So have you ever heard of EPOS? Well, we won't blame you if you haven't. They're a fairly new standalone contender to the gaming headset industry, but they've been around for quite a while. Well, after a bit of research, and it's a little tricky, EPOS is pretty much Sennheiser, and with some complex partnerships became Sennheiser EPOS. And now they're just known as EPOS. So we've actually seen them before, but EPOS are going to the gaming market by themselves. And to let you know before deep diving into this headset, they're doing a pretty great job. Today, we're going to be looking at the new EPOS H3 gaming headset in a bit more detail. The headset itself is primarily made from plastic, which enables the EPOS H3 to have an extremely lightweight design. The top strap, however, that spans the crown is covered in a softer touch foam on both sides. The underside is significantly more padded to ease the strain on top of your head, of which there is none anyway due to the H3s being so light. There's a metal rod that runs through the headband giving it some support, and the headset itself is pretty flexible too and didn't feel as if it was going to snap at all under pressure. The UI on the side of the right ear cup is incredibly simple. It's literally a volume wheel, which is great by design. There are no buttons that you have to scramble around finding during heated moments inside of games. It's smooth to turn and it's pretty accurate, and there's no fear of accidentally nudging it either. On the right is a detachable 3.5mm aux cable, which is braided by the way, so not to snag on the back of your desk, and also the microphone, which is on a boom arm, which does bend if you need to move it closer to your mouth. The ear cups themselves are made from leather and are packed with memory foam, and they completely shrouded my ears and offered a decent level of noise isolation from the outside world, though my ears aren't particularly big unless you look at my earlobes, of course. These things are a bit beastie. I never had any issues at all with the cups surrounding my ears, but your mileage may vary. They never caused any stress on my ears, put it that way. They achieve this with their soft padded design as well as the ability to really clamp their head. But the best part is they don't feel uncomfortable, so I could wear them for a good amount of time, especially in long several hour gaming sessions. Even as a glasses wearer, I had no fatigue on the side of my head either from the arms of my glasses. So there are two types of connections that you can use with the EPOS H3 gaming headset, and I've used the 3.5mm braided cable as I'm going straight into my Go XLR Mini. It's the console controller cable, which means that you can use the H3 with an Xbox or PlayStation controller, but it works with my Go XLR fine for audio needs. If you don't have an audio interface, then you're going to want to use the splitter, which again is a 3.5mm aux cable to plug into the ear cup, and on the other end is a pink and green 3.5mm jack for sound and microphone use. And again, it's braided to minimize snagging. Now, I would have liked to have seen this cable a little longer. It measures at 1.5 meters, but closer to 3 meters would have been better, especially for those who keep their PCs on the floor. Now, a great thing about the EPOS H3 is the fact that it's fully plug and play, and there's no need for any additional software like you traditionally find with a USB interfaced headset. It's a get up and go, no frills gaming headset. Now, audio quality is second to none, and I don't want to waste any more time making that clear. Since separating from Sennheiser, EPOS has done an absolutely fantastic job at keeping that decent audio quality found in Sennheiser gaming headsets in this one here. And I must say that the EPOS H3 has quickly become my favourite gaming headset. Now, I play a mixture of games, and right from something like the whiny engines of Formula 1 car in F1 2020 to the pin drop quiet atmospheric sounds of Resident Evil Village, the EPOS H3 can handle it all. If you're running through a game of Battlefield 5, bombs dropping and grenades exploding all around you and gunfire going off, you feel insanely meaty, and even something like Warzone, where footsteps, reloads or broken glass can be the difference between survival and a trip to the gulag, all felt very superior here. Even my battle cry inside of the newly launched beta of Chivalry 2 was heard clearly amongst the fray. And just to touch upon it, music through the likes of Spotify, which is my go-to service when I'm sitting here writing reviews, sounded punchy, and bass never overpowered the likes of the mids and treble, and vocals shone through music clearly. So just while I was editing this video, I actually forgot to give you any kind of indication on what the microphone actually sounds like built into the EPOS H3 gaming headset. So this is what it sounds like. This is what a voice is going to sound like while you're playing a game, how if you're going to be streaming or if you're going to be using Discord, how people listening to you are going to hear you as well. So it's just an example of that. And to tell you the truth, it actually sounds pretty good. It almost sounds like it definitely sounds like one of the better gaming headsets that I've tested ever. It's got a really, really clear tone to your actual voice. It loses a bit in terms of bass, but is that a problem? No, absolutely not. it could easily be used as a gaming headset for playing on Discord or playing if you've got the headset plugged into a games console or something like that, into the controller to play with your friends. But even for streaming, you could probably get away with it as well. Sensitivity is a little bit low. I would have liked to have seen it be a little bit more sensitive. During recording, it's really hitting at a peak of around -21 on the equalizer scale there. And I'm speaking quite loud as well. It's not like I'm speaking quietly. I'm speaking quite loud, so -15 actually. It popped up to -9 if you're actually shouting into the microphone. But hey, it's a very nice, very nice microphone, or very nice boom arm built into the H3 EPOS H3 gaming headset. I was a huge fan of the couple of Sennheiser models that we tried and tested over the years, but here, the massive reduction in weight, the hugely comfortable padded ear cups, and the finely tuned audio that never ever felt muddy, it's just absolutely awesome, and I cannot recommend the EPOS H3 gaming headset enough. So thank you very much for checking out our video review of the EPOS H3 gaming headset. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to keep up with our latest tech and gaming videos, and also let us know in the comments what you think about the EPOS H3, whether it's something you would go for, or even if you've had experience with Sennheiser before, as these did, or these were born from Sennheiser. So let us know in the comments below if you've had experience with these, or if you've had experience with Sennheiser. As I say, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.